And completing the lineup, the Flying Irish under the tutorship of legendary Tor Nielsen, with Tony O'Connor in the stroke seat, and they certainly are making progress, the Irish. That's the lineup. Germany furthest away, Ireland closest to you.
Off clean and well. Australia taking up the running there. But just watch out for Germany on the far side. Topolski, one of the great finishers. He can lead a crew right through the field, picking up medals. But at the moment, they're trailing.
Lane number 3, it's Denmark, 3 from the top of the picture, who've certainly made a very quick start. And closest to you, the Irish, also making sure that they're not left behind. But this really does promise to be a close finish, with the bows really flashing across the line. But Denmark certainly trying to impose themselves. Just down one slot from them, the Americans. And here are the home quartet.
A lot of water flying around there off Strokeman's blade. The Americans and the Canadians find it pretty tough. They row lightweights a lot, but they aren't part of that regatta circuit that the Europeans are so used to. And the Europeans know their way around. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses. But the Americans and the Canadians come into these championships usually untested and without really much of a pedigree. And they've performed very well over the years. But at the moment, it's the favourites, Denmark, just there, holding the lead in lane 3.
Denmark through ahead of Ireland. In fact, very little between the two. The Irish given the faster time, 1:30.18 for the first 500.
But Denmark are really complete rowers. They have such wonderful technique. They move extremely well. The Canadians here, by contrast, very explosive, very hard in the water, whereas the Danes just glide. They glide and they move and they have lovely rhythm. The Irish as well, showing the sort of form that Tor Nielsen you'd expect from them. Very good technique, but the Canadian crew moving extremely well.
And this is a little bit of a surprise. Canadians you wouldn't have put on your short list at the beginning of the regatta, but they are improving.
Yes, they've come on well right through the regatta. But here's Denmark. Good chance to have a look at these very experienced men. They've got a lot of victories under their belt, a lot of experience.
Victor Pedersen, the man in the stroke seat, setting the rhythm for them. Picking it up, it's Eskil Ebersen. Then behind him, Thomas Poulsen, and Niels Henriksen is the man in the bows. We come to the half distance, and now very definitely the Danes, or I should say the Danes, but in fact, caught myself out there, Dan. It's the Canadians, in fact, who've taken the lead.
Canadians moved through the 1,000-metre mark about a canvas ahead. But Denmark, very cool, just keeping themselves in check there, but they're under a lot of pressure now from this very spirited Canadian crew. Through the week here, the lightweight 4s have been very close up to the heavyweight 4 times, very little in it. In fact, on some days, the lightweights have been going faster. And here again, they are on heavyweight pace, moving extremely well. And look how well that Canadian boat is running. Picking it up long, good push through the middle of the stroke. Boat moving very well, and they have quite a lead now on Denmark, about half a length.
Yes, 1:33.31 for the second 500 by this Canadian quartet.
United States in third. United States half a length down on Denmark, moving very well, and just out in the picture there, Ireland at the bottom of the picture. Lane number 6.
So Canada, can they hold off the Danes? It's all red and white. Horizontal of Canada, vertical of Denmark.
Well, Canada have moved again here. They've moved again around another quarter of a length. They have taken another quarter of a length, and they have 3/4 of a length on Denmark. Canada moving very, very well. No one's going to catch Canada now. 500 meters to go. Canada just half a length, and now Denmark beginning to push back. United States trying to get back as well. Germany out of it, and Australia trailing now in 6th place.
But now the Canadians are going to come under real pressure. They've flown through that third quarter in 1:33.50, but they're now feeling the heat of the experienced Danes, the world champions of 2 years ago. Pedersen asking for his crew as they go through 250. They've still got something to make up here, the Danes. Canada looking to the left, and they don't like what they see.
God, Denmark in 30 strokes. Denmark just upped it and moved at 1,500 metres. They've just wound it up, cruising to 1,500. They've wound it up, and look at them go now. Up to 42, and they are cutting back that lead. They're nearly up level now. 200 metres to go, and now it's dead level, Denmark and Canada.
Through they go now, Denmark. They are actually through the Canadians now. The Americans holding on to the bronze medal position ahead of the Irish, who don't seem to have any more. But look how strong they are, staying strong. The Canadians can't respond to this. The Danes going away, not by much, but they've got the lead and they've got the gold medal. Canada, a splendid effort in second place to take the silver, and America take bronze ahead of Ireland. That's a good result for them. And then Germany disappointing ahead of the Australians, who finished 6th.
What an immaculate performance by this very experienced Danish crew. Timed it perfectly. That's their first gold medal of these championships.
The flying finish of the Danes, 1:31.24 for the final 500.
Thomas Poulsen.
The lightweight fours receiving their medals from Tay Wilson, the International Olympic Committee member for New Zealand, accompanied by Denny Oswald, the president of the International Rowing Federation.
Eskild Ebsen. Victor Pedersen.
Second place, the Canadians. They're the bronze medalists from the United States.